Oh, we're live. Good afternoon, my people. Let me take a moment and share this on Facebook. Oh, man. Good afternoon. Welcome. Let me share this in a minute on Facebook. It's a young channel, so I have to bring up my guys here. 1 minute, guys. Who do we have here? Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, welcome, guys. Who are the first here? Amaka, Ngozamaka, well, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, welcome, guys. Welcome. Yeah, I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. I'm supposed to be having a co-host this afternoon. Our brother Mazeze Ifeanyi Chukwubecha, I've been calling him for the past 30 minutes. I couldn't get hold of him. So I'm sorry, I will still, the mission has to continue. For that reason, I will have to go it all by myself. I don't know what is holding him back, and I hope to hear from him anytime or soonest. So we'll have to go on. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Please help me share this on Facebook or across any social media platform you're using. So I want us to do a little thing on the divorce rates and the stories that we've been hearing. If you've been watching the news, you'll be familiar with these stories of high divorce rates among couples, breaking up of marriages, everywhere from China to America, everywhere in Europe and all that. But my take is let's just listen to one news article on it first. Then from there I will continue. Welcome everyone who've joined me, and please, if you're just joining us for the first time, please I will beg you to use this moment and subscribe and like the video. Please thumb it up so it gets up in the YouTube recommended section. And it's not going to be a long one, maybe 10-15 minutes will be out of here, but I just want us to hear this, or maybe read one or two articles. Maybe probably we just listen to the news and move on. Then we'll reschedule the program with our brother. So without wasting much of our time, let's just get here. Lots of people will join later, will watch later, but then let's not waste much of our time and go and carry on. Let's go.
For splitting up, the divorce rate spikes right after the new year. It's so noticeable that January has earned the nickname Divorce Month. But why? KCTV5's Kelly Taylor asked local lawyers.
As some people celebrate new engagements, others kick off the new year preparing for divorce. Earning January the title of Divorce Month. Shay Stevens practices family law and owns
Sorry,
DIY.
let me get another. It's not this one. What? Sorry, let me get another one. Okay. Let's use
You've
this one.
probably seen the jokes on social media about how after the coronavirus epidemic is over, birth rates and divorce rates are going to go up. Well, the fact is divorce rates do go up after periods of family time, like after the holidays. And divorce attorneys say they expect an onslaught when this is all over.
Business is booming right now for Eleanor Alter, a prominent divorce lawyer in the epicenter of the pandemic, New York City.
I'm seeing an uptick in calls.
And she's not alone.
A lot of family law attorneys are telling the New York Post that divorce is
are skyrocketing. Millions of families across the USA are sheltering in place, and they're spending a lot of time together. But instead of bringing them closer, some married couples are saying it's time, at least when the crisis is over, to go their separate ways and file for divorce.
After the holidays and the end of summer, there is a spike in people contacting lawyers for divorce. Part of it is the kind of too much togetherness.
Family therapist Melissa Chewin says the coronavirus crisis is causing husband and wives to make big decisions about their future.
I do believe that this is the straw that broke the camel's back for a lot of couples, unfortunately. And a lot of it has to do with the lack of communication that they have in their relationship and the inability to seek help when they needed it, especially during these times.
And when it comes to divorce among the uber-rich, the sagging economy is also spurring the path to Splitsville.
Certainly assets have gone down in value, but that's only a piece of it.
So my people, of course, you heard it, and towards the last part, you hear where they just chipped in something like it's because couples don't seek professional help, or that no, they are just advertising their businesses. But let me tell you what this is. If COVID-19 is leading to a breakup of your marriage or your relationship, just know that it has always been dysfunctional. Most people don't have time for each other. We are living in this jet speed life society, where everyone is at work. In the morning, the woman is leaving, the husband is leaving for work. They leave the children, they leave the nannies with the children and every family chore. And most people, as you can see right now, men and women, when we talk about learning how to cook, it will be as if you're dictating to adults what they should do, or hey, don't tell me how to live my life, don't tell me this. No, a day of reckoning would come where you must cook. That's one part they are not talking about there. What about the house chores? Right now, you can't get the maids to work. Why? They are with their families. All those domestic servants are just mercenaries. If you fill your army with mercenaries, when there is a global war, those armies will go to their various countries to defend their homelands. Then it will leave you open. Your whole life will be destroyed. Your society will never function as normal. That's the same thing that's happening in families right now. What you're seeing is how dysfunctional some families are. Most people you see that love working long hours in their jobs is not because they love that job so much. No, it's because they are trying to get away with certain things. In Nigeria, for instance, some people will be in where they are playing board games, drafts, all this thing with their friends, just to get away from their wives. And some women are happy that their husbands are going out, because that's the only time peace reigns at home. Are you seeing it? Are you getting it? Remember in that news, it says that the birth rate is expected to skyrocket. Why? Because couples who are living happily are going to be having non-stop sex. Most people who've been making plans, will have to start raising children next year, next 2 years, or postponing things they should be doing at the moment. I mean, the happy couples, because probably they think that their jobs are more important than raising families and all that. But what is this exposing to all of us? That when the chips are down, we go back to the same old ancient ways of living. We go back to the old ancient ways of living. Because an event like this, like COVID-19, is doing one thing. It is rearranging the society on how it should be. For example, how many car stands do you still see open right now? Check your television. How many restaurant adverts, how many car adverts, all these things are you seeing? None. None. It has exposed many things in our society. Wait, I'm finding it difficult reading comments on this because I'm on mobile. Are you getting me? This is where you only use your time for important things and have enough time. This is the only time some couples have to spend like 8 hours together. If you are living in the West, please bear me witness. There are couples who don't see each other, who don't stay with each other for, let me say, 7 hours in a day. And that time you're seeing this one is out there, that one is out there, this one will be trying out new things like new people. I don't mean activities. The other person is just trying to, let me try and see if I could just mingle. Both male and female, equally. But guess what? You are not going out, you are not moving anywhere. Then by the time you spend a week with the person, maybe 4 days, the gas will be down. One person must lose focus. You are either typing a certain message that is not necessary, male or by the man or the woman, I bet. Or you are getting some calls you are dodging, then your partner will be like, why are you dodging these calls? All these calls you are dodging. Because probably the other partner is too bored to remain silent. And maybe feeling, oh, you are treating me like trash and all that. If you are not going to answer me, that means it's going to be over. And the man probably doesn't want to lose the person. Then you start seeing them. Oh, sorry. Then you start seeing them having to make a choice to stay or not to stay. Then one will start nagging the other. Before you know what's happening, divorce. Believe me, if the courts are functioning right now, most people, some of them will not even wait for the lockdown to be over. If they can virtually file for divorce and get a divorce online, they will do it. And expect these people to be looking towards that direction. Virtual court. Yes, if this lasts for 8 months or 1 year, believe me, everything will be done virtually, whether we like it or not, especially in the places that are worst hit by this COVID-19. So let's just stop with the jokes. Let's stop with the jokes. No, COVID-19 and the lockdown is not breaking up families and relationships. No, it is exposing how dysfunctional many relationships and families are. And if it's doing that to you or anyone you know, please be thankful. Because it's better you know how good or bad your relationship or marriage is than covering it up for a long time. These are the things that leads to deaths. Women killing their husbands, husbands murdering their wives to cover some things. For the rich people, hiring assassins to kill your wife so she doesn't get alimony from you. It's the same old age trick, the same old age tradition. When we tell you that you can't change nature or you can't cheat nature, this is what we mean by that. So it's not because of COVID-19. It's not because of it. And all these people that are saying seek professional help on how to stay, you really need to seek a professional help to know how to live with your partner, to coexist. Check other longer news pieces. You will see some people telling you, you have to learn how to live with your partner for an elongated time. Isn't that what you should have done before getting married? Or aren't these the things you should know during the trying times? Because whether believe it or not, every strong relationship or marriage has a trying time. where you're trying each other. How is this? What am I going to tolerate and what am I not going to tolerate? Now you understand why some people call marriage prison, saying that you have to choose your own inmate because it's going to be a long journey. Guess what? That prison is here now, literally, because you are going to be seeing the same face every time. And sometimes getting annoyed seeing the same face severally over and over again is not a bad thing, because it happens in our families. Most of us, no matter how we love our siblings, if we spend a month together, everyone, before you know what's happening, one story must come up from one person or another. So it's the same thing here in the family. It has nothing to do with anxiety or that. No, there is no anxiety there. People are getting exposed. Marriages are getting exposed. Relationships are getting exposed. That's exactly what's going on. That's what's happening. We may not want to admit it, but it's true. You believe in it or not, I believe in it or not, doesn't make a difference. If we must tell ourselves the truth, this is the truth. All those appointments, honey, we have meetings after this. We have a board meeting after work. We are going to this person's place. No. Everyone is in self-isolation. There is no excuse. Are you telling your wife that you're going to travel? Go where? The planes are not flying. Now you see there are families where neither the wife nor the husband knows how to cook. How do you think that family will be faring right now? Are you going to rely on pizza or all that? No, the household help is gone. The nanny is nowhere to be found. Why? Because the nanny has to take care of his or her family. Are you getting it? Are you getting the idea right now as to why this is happening? It is not an anomaly. It is expected. People who know what's going on anticipated this to happen, because there's no other way. If you don't know it, just know that you've not been paying attention. You've not even looked at it critically, because if you did, you would know this. You would know this. Imagine spending time with someone you are feeling basically nothing for. Yes. Probably the things they are keeping themselves busy with are no longer. Some people use television. Check your TV shows, check the comedy shows. They are trash without the live audience. Are you going to keep watching rerun of movies and all that? No. Of course, you must be forced to spend time with that partner. The job that used to bring the necessary distraction needed to keep the family going while you try to fix things is no longer there. It is 24 hours, you and the person, you'll be seeing the same face. You wake up, you are seeing the face. You lie down, you are lying down next to the person. This is a test of marriage, the strength of marriage and relationship. You are being tested, and many people are failing. Yeah, thanks, long time. And many people are failing. We are being given tests right now. We are running tests on marriages, on relationships, on family cohesion. Those who are not strong will fall apart, i.e., divorce rate spiking. Those who are genuinely happy will now have more quality time with their children and husbands or wives. Now, the men, you have to cut your kids' hair. Moms, the same thing. All those things we've contracted out are going to be done by us right now, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you must do those things by yourself. Now you understand why we're telling people that marriage is such a very large institution with several departments, with many departments. At some point now, if there is no meat in the grocery stores, the farmers don't sell meat to those department stores, how are you going to do? Men, you will have to hunt if your family must eat meat. What if there's a shortage of water? You have to go through those things. Imagine if you don't know those things, or how to even dig a well. You can't fish, you can't hunt. Before now, talking about issues like this will get you a whole lot of insult from some people. In some quarters, they're asking, why don't you mind your business? Leave them. That's how they want to live. Nobody is telling you how to live, but just know that when something like this happens, this is what is going to happen to you. This is what you're likely to get. Why are we doing this? Because the breakup of one family is going to affect the society at large one way or another. This is the time to learn how to get your family to be cohesive. And some people, if you are listening to me right now, or you know somebody that's going through these things, please explain this thing to them. Tell them they don't need any professional help. Most of the people that are going for professional help are not even married. Most of them don't even have a happy home. Professional on marriage, really? Experts on relationships, like you know the individual character of every person in the world. Are you just making assumptions? Which is what most of them are, or all of them. I can't call myself a marriage expert, no. But I know that if you follow the principles of life, you will never be caught unawares by events like this one. It's the basic principle of life that you should follow. If you're seeing something and is giving you an anxiety, just know that you are just confused because you don't understand the time and moment you're living in and what is causing all these things. Guys, please. Yeah. You are learning, you must coexist with the person. You are forced to coexist as a couple. The distractions are not there. The movies, all that, you can lie to yourself all you want, but you can never get enough of what you don't need. It is time to talk with each other. It is time to trash our things. This is not, you can't take your children outdoors, no. Sometimes many people use going to the parks or going to the mall to get away from certain things. You see some families on Sundays, they will just get into the car, will be moving, from one place to another. It's because both of them are trying to avoid staying together in the same house for a long time, so their brains don't get bored and they kill each other off. That's it. That's what's happening, my people. Don't blame it on COVID-19. Blame it on the lies that people are living in the name of a family life. Good families would always remain. In fact, some kids don't even want this to end. Not just because they hate schools, no, because they hate school, no, because they have time to spend with their parents. And the kids whose parents are not happy are going to be feeling depressed. One way or another, they will be sad because there will be a very, 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 very tense energy around them. The negative energy will be too much that even kids will begin to notice. All those things, all those quarrels that used to happen when kids are sleeping, guess what? You will be forced to have them in front of the kids right now. Some people. Yes. There are people, there are families who will learn from this and repair their damaged relationship or marriage. There's so many people will just go their separate ways. Probably in most cases because they don't understand what's going on and they don't know how to go about it. Those marriage counselors have divorce lawyers that they are recommending for people. Do you think that somehow they may be getting paid by those divorce lawyers they are recommending? Is it possible that there is another money they are going to, extra money they will make by referring you to those lawyers? Now ask our people in the West why many social workers, all those people that offer social services, love taking your children because they make money from it. When they get the money, they pass it on to the next representative or to the next office. From one bureaucrat to another, from one bureaucrat to another, and they will pretend to be busy. Destroying families just because they want to make money. Do you think that that marriage counselor opened that business because it's business to help you or to make money or to get you or to keep coming? Majority of them are not even married. You just see them, doctor, so. What did you study? Human coexistence, really? Okay, how many cultures have you studied? How many traditions do you know? Give us the sample you used to write your thesis. A doctor, right? A professor, right? Explain everything in details. That's where it gets ugly. Are you noticing it now? Is it becoming clearer to us? So tell your friends, tell your family that it is nothing. It is just exposing. Once more, COVID-19 is doing the society a great deal of good. Some people may not like the way I'm saying it. Of course, people are dying. People are dying. We are not forgetting that. But we are trying to see positivity in everything. We are trying to see how we would explain it to. See, you don't put joy in people's lives by lying on people's faces by lying to them, making them pretend that everything is okay. No, when you explain everything to people, tell them the bitter truth. If they're going to stay, they will stay. If not, they may use your advice to prevent a future sad incident in their next marriage or relationship. So my people, that's my take. Whether you believe or not, please tell me in the comment section. Help me share this with your friends or family. Share it across social media platforms and get our people to subscribe. Please, if you're watching me for the first time, this is how we do it. We treat many topics from science, culture, art, and everything. Politics, geopolitics, wars, everything. This is just let me call it a channel for everything. You can teach me by coming on the comment section, or you have any topic you want us to discuss, indicate in the comment section. I will reach out to you directly. You can contact me through email, mazichkukachizorom@gmail.com. I repeat, mazichkukachizorom@gmail.com. Or you can tell me in the comment section. I will inbox you I will send you the email or give you my number. So we'll sit down and have a chat. If it's something we'll come and discuss on air here, I will bring you on. We will split the screen. It will be one side, I'll be on the other. People will see all, and we rub minds together and help our people. Please, once more, like, comment, and share the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done that, and if you've subscribed, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Peace.